my brother in Christ, you have returned.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Please clap.
Wow. There you go, Terry. What in reverse, Terry?
Man, I'm finna whip this hoe.
That's right, we're back again with the 1986 Jog. You might be asking, does it run better now? No! That's because I couldn't figure it out. But that doesn't mean we're not gonna throw parts at this thing, so let's get into it. Okay, so last episode we introduced this Jog and we got it running, but not that well. It was bogging under load and yeah, you know, we tore apart the carb, tried to figure that out. Not quite there yet, but that doesn't matter because we're going to address less important things first, like these busted ass plastics. Fresh from Japan, hooked up by my boy Genstuki Streeter, sent these over. Oh man, look at these fresh plastics. All brand new, shiny black. We got the whole kit, including the housing for the JDM headlight conversion. Oh yeah. Look at this. All brand new parts. These look so good. You can actually find this set on Bai or Yahoo Japan if you're interested. I'll see if I can link the seller's name down below or at least post the listing I bought this off of. But yeah, you know, I've heard these things are not the best fit, but it's gotta fit better than shit that's broken, right? So let's go ahead, throw these parts on here, see how much better this thing looks, and then we're just gonna look at it because I can't ride it yet. That's okay. This thing is looking pretty gross in here, so I'm gonna get the vacuum and some degreaser and just clean it up real quick. All right, now the next part we have to worry about is getting the handlebars converted over. Hopefully I have everything that I need. And it looks like it's pretty straightforward. Should just be disconnect the controls and then throw these things on. We should be good. Well, it does not look like these are gonna work. Okay, so we got these bars taken apart and yeah, we can see exactly what's going on. So on the US style, they've got this clamp here with a channel that's cut to the bar. And on these, this is a simple style that slides down into the post and has a bolt that goes through it. So I'll go ahead and plug a picture of a listing of the correct fork, and I'll place that on order, get it shipped out here, and then hopefully in a few days we'll be able to get the correct bars on and finish this thing up. But for now, we're going to address the rest of the bike, get those parts thrown on, and then I'll see you guys once that is done. All right, now as we can see, we've got different plugs here, right? This is the original from the US taillight, and this is off the JDM taillight. So what we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna D-pin this plug and get the wires moved over to the correct ones on here. All right, so with the help of some D-pin tools and some solder, we've got these things all set up just like they're supposed to be. Here's a close-up look at that. So you got your plug here, black, blue, and yellow. And then of course, brown to brown, green to green. This is all pretty simple, and then it'll hook right up to your stock harness. So let's go ahead and get this thing thrown on. All right, fast forward a few days and we've got the bars that we need to run the JDM headset and handlebars. This should be pretty straightforward. I believe it's all the exact same. If there's anything that stands out to me, I'll let you guys know, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into pulling this thing apart so I can throw this stuff on. Careful when you're doing this. I already forgot and got some of these ball bearings dropping out. And you don't want to lose those. So I'm going to keep track. Hopefully I find all these before they run away and go missing. All right, so we have carefully put all the bearings back in place with some grease here. I'm just using some all-purpose gray automotive grease. And what we're gonna do is go ahead and slide this back up to the bottom here. Before I do that, I'm actually gonna coat that in some grease as well. All right, so we got the forks placed in the bottom of the scooter. I'm gonna go ahead and get the top bearing set up and press that together, get it all tightened up, and then we should be good to go. Make sure this thing is steering correctly. Hopefully, I get all the ball bearings back in that came out. If not, I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, it's actually getting kind of late. I'm probably gonna call it a night for now, but we did get the headset on. You can see how this is supposed to properly fit. I got to pick up a bolt and nut that will work with this. The one that I had that did go through the other fork, it's a little bit too big. I was thinking maybe it would just swap over, but there probably is an actual bolt that's supposed to go here that I don't have. So we're gonna see what we can make work. But next thing we're gonna pick up on is getting the tires put on these wheels, getting these thrown on these forks, and then getting the rest of this kit put back together so we can take this thing out and get some great video footage of it. So, see you tomorrow. Okay, we are back with the jog again, taking a look at the difference in the headset wiring on this. So with the JDM headset, there's a couple things you're gonna lose. Number one, you're not gonna have the dash light for when your brights are on, for when your high beam comes on. That's what this bullet connector is for, so don't worry about that. Additionally, on the US headset, you've got some actual plugs versus bullet connectors on the JDM headset. So what we're gonna do is just clip these off and switch over to the plugs so we can plug into the factory harness here and keep things looking nice and tidy. All right, so it looks like we got this thing together. Last thing to do is to get this rear 8-inch wheel thrown on, air up these tires, and get this thing out for some photos. So this thing is all back together, and we picked up an OEM airbox and filter, and this thing is running perfect. So this whole time, it's been the airbox that caused the issues for us. I think I'm a little low on gas, but yeah, I just took around the block. Not too sure how accurate this is, but I was about 55 kilometers an hour, which I think is roughly 35-ish or so, which tracks for this scooter. That's about right. So that's awesome. We're gonna go ahead and take this thing out tomorrow, get some good drone shots of it, some nice footage for y'all, some cinematics, and then we're gonna call that a wrap on this one until we get some more parts for this. So we'll see you then.